What I wanted to do with this video is just answer a quick basic question, okay? People have asked me this forever, and I don't know why I've never really sort of made a video out of it before. And the question is, how do I know it's not HOCD? Right, well, the first thing I gotta say is, once you start that nonsense, right, that is OCD rearing its ugly head from behind the scenes kind of thing, you know? You're looking for certainty is what I'm trying to say, okay? It's almost the same as saying, am I HOCD or am I denial? You're looking for an intellectual answer to an emotional problem, okay? And yes, there is a part of us that's kind of rational and we just want to know what's going on, because otherwise, you know, some people think, well, what's the point of me going to therapy if I don't have OCD? What's the point? So I'll just answer it like this very quickly, okay? If you're doing compulsions, it's OCD, okay? Now, am I saying that you are definitely not gay or definitely not straight or whatever the case may be? I'm not really saying anything, okay? I mean, it is possible, however unlikely, that you could have OCD and be the very thing that you fear, okay? It's unlikely, but it's possible. In the same way, it's possible that I'm not really Jesse Lawrence and my real name is Bob Smith and I'm part of a government experiment. I've had my memory wiped and here I am on YouTube boring the hell out of you. You know, it's possible, but it's unlikely. So what I would say is, look at what you're doing. Are you ruminating? Are you trying to figure out your intrusive thoughts all the time? Are you mentally reviewing? Are you going back over your past to look for proof that you are one thing or the other? Are you mental checking? Are you continually reassurance seeking? Okay, are you doing all these various compulsions? Are you avoiding things? Are you locking yourself in your bedroom and not bothering with your buddies, or going out to the shopping mall, or going to the gym, or going to school, or going to work? You know, if you're doing a lot of this stuff, right, it's likely obsessive compulsive disorder. It's likely HOCD that you have, okay? And I'll say one more thing. If you're having intrusive thoughts, well, you know, I got something to say about that, because everyone has intrusive thoughts. Even people who don't have OCD have intrusive thoughts, okay? And example, I mean, you know, I got OCD, but what I'm just trying to give you an example here, right? I was in the supermarket the other day and there was a woman there and she was taking her time looking at these melons. And she was there for ages. And I wanted to get to where she was myself. But she was deliberating all the time. And I just felt like grabbing the back of her head and mushing her face into the melon, right? Now, if I had harm OCD, I would be like, oh my God, I'm a psychopath. Why did I have that thought? Let's research, let's Google, and whatever, right? The point I'm making is, I just threw that thought out the window because I realized it was just a thought and I was never going to act on it. But people with OCD have a different relationship to their intrusive thoughts than regular people. Everyone gets intrusive thoughts, but regular people just dismiss them. OCD people latch onto them and they get stuck like Velcro in their heads, right? So what I would say with intrusive thoughts is if you are continually having intrusive thoughts, then that again is a sign that it's OCD. And what you need to do, here I go name dropping it again, but so be it. I'm just trying to do good for people. There's an organization called nocd, N-O-C-D. And you can download the app for your phone. And these people are professionals. They're a tremendous organization. I've got nothing but respect for them, especially the guy who's leading them, who is Dr. Patrick McGrath. And what you need to do is contact them and get yourself some treatment. See, people can be afraid of treatment because they're afraid that the therapist is going to tell them that they're gay. Well, therapists don't do that. Nobody can determine your sexuality for you. Nobody. Okay? So I just wanted to give you those little tips, those little pointers. If you're having constant intrusive thoughts, if you were doing compulsions, it's likely obsessive compulsive disorder. Now, I don't mean to trigger you, but like I said earlier in the video, it is possible, however unlikely, that you could have OCD and be the thing you fear. But it's unlikely. And OCD will do what it can to try and convince you, because it needs to pull you into a reaction of doing compulsions. And the more compulsions you do, you know, what you're doing really is you're trying to alleviate distress by doing the compulsions, by reassurance seeking. But what you don't know is you're actually keeping the disorder going. Okay? Anyway, it was only meant to be a quick video, but you know what I'm like, I'm motor mouth. Once I start, I can't stop. So, in a nutshell, clarify before I go, if you're having constant intrusive thoughts and if you're doing compulsions, reassurance seeking, avoidance, thought blocking, thought suppressing, distracting, you know, mental reviewing, mental checking, constantly trying to figure things out, the chances are you have OCD and you need to do something about it. Anyway, guys, take care. Thank you for listening. Please give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. It would help me out a lot. And don't forget to subscribe. And take care, all right, guys? Bye for now. Bye.